They're flocking to the hummingbird feeder. It's like a filling station for birds. Every morning, the employees of the privately run El Dorado Bird Reserve fill the feeders with new sugar water. The hummingbirds drink 5 times their body weight every day. There are more than 130 species of them in Colombia.
The feeders help us to keep tabs on the populations of many of the endemic hummingbird species. They help us determine whether specific ones have increased and monitor their migration patterns at different times of the year.
The Sierra Nevada de Santa Marta is the world's highest coastal mountain range. The 5,000-meter summits are visible only very early in the morning. With the first rays of the sun at dawn, clouds begin to form. The warm sea air from the Caribbean cools off when it hits the mountain range, and this gigantic fog machine supplies its many species of flora and fauna with moisture. And it's here that the Pro Aves Foundation has established its 1,000-hectare bird reserve. The rangers make their way up the San Lorenzo Ridge on their motorbikes. An endangered species of parrot lives here at an elevation of about 3,000 meters. The Santa Marta parakeet can be found nowhere else in the world. Only about 120 of them live in the Pro Aves Reserve. No one knows how many still live in the mountains.
They're endangered for many reasons. Increasing deforestation, use of the land for agriculture, hunting, and illegal trapping for the pet trade. Human activity has hit this species especially hard.
The cloud forest is the breeding habitat of this rare species of parrot. The conservationists have hung out more than 50 nesting boxes. The rangers check regularly to see if the artificial nests have been used. Santa Marta parakeets prefer to nest in 20-meter-tall wax palms. To their delight, the rangers find 3 parakeet chicks, though they belong to another species, the scarlet-fronted parakeet.
We hang up the boxes where the Santa Marta parakeets are usually spotted and where they roost. If that doesn't work, we move them elsewhere.
It's doubtful whether that will save the species. Just 15% of the original mountain rainforest remains. Livestock farming is on the advance. The Colombian government is doing hardly anything to stop people clearing the forests to create pasture land. Economic interests are given priority. But there are more environmentally friendly alternatives. One of them is shade-grown coffee. Right now, the coffee bushes are in full bloom. Employees from Pro Aves advise farmers on how to make their coffee plantations especially bird-friendly. The coffee grows in the shade of large trees. More and more farmers in the Sierra Nevada are opting for this sustainable method of cropping.
By
preserving individual trees, the shade-grown coffee plantations provide linkage between the remaining forested areas, acting like bridges so the birds can fly onwards. In addition, the coffee attracts many animal species, both with its blossoms and later the fruits. It's virtually a forest in itself, a habitat for the birds.
The El Dorado Bird Reserve is now attracting a very special species, twitchers or bird watchers. Pablo Flores plays mating calls on a loudspeaker to lure the shy birds out of the undergrowth. A co-founder of ProAves, he knows the visitors from faraway Belgium have one aim: to spot as many rare bird species as possible.
We call ourselves the hardcore community because we're trying to spot all the bird species on a continent, or even the whole world. There are about 10,000 different bird species worldwide, and there are people who've already spotted 9,100 of them. They're basically all fanatics.
Their enthusiasm serves a good cause. The bird watchers are an important source of income for the organization. Increasing ecotourism provides a glimmer of hope for the entire region and the biodiversity of the Sierra Nevada de Santa Marta.